defensive pass rush today. When you have defensive pass rush, solid defense, solid offensive line, that's curing part of the ills that Josh Rosen may have. He has a veteran on his team. You need veterans on your team to settle things in. He may not even start right off because Fitzpatrick, garbage ass, gonna be there to coach him up. And Fitzpatrick understands I'm here for one reason and one reason only, to help this dude be the best quarterback. Now, when you got a quarterback that's learning and not pressing, and a new coach who's putting him in a situation to whereas he's going to run the football and play defense and play the field position game, it looks like the Miami Dolphins may be in business. That's how you play the football game. Everybody think it's to throw it around and get all these highlights and I know. That looked good on ESPN. That's what looks good with ESPN. How you really play football, you run to win, you throw to score. I'm going to say that until the day I die. You run to win, you throw to score. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I see my man Ron. He dropped a whole lot of chat in the chat room. I'm finna go back to it, jump dead on it. My man said the Montreal Arcuettes. Hey man, if I said that wrong, I told y'all I'm a strong C student. Alouettes. That's what it is, I think. Have the rights to one Colin Kaepernick. He has to do it. No bad rapping playing Canadian football. I totally agree. He could give the NFL the middle finger and start playing again. I totally agree. Ron brought the pain. I totally agree, man. This goes into my rant that starts with the fact that a lot of these guys, again, if you feel my girl Mocha Brother say, Ron, ain't Kaepernick playing in your CFL, you never know. Not yet. I'm sending them some tweets. Camp starts in 2 weeks. Colin will be in Montreal. It's just like New York City, but friendlier. And my girl, Miss Girly Girl in the building. I think I gave her love, but ain't nothing wrong with sharing a little more love with my girl, Girly Girl. And my man, Mandelion, if you listen in the background, New Max Radio in the building. Dope content, dope music, black speaker, and full effect. Now, Bill did not want to lose him. Yeah, Bill didn't want to lose him. My man Chief Rocker said that about Flores down there in Miami. Hell of a defensive coordinator. If you don't think he's hell of a defensive coordinator, did you see him shut them damn Rams down last year in the Super Bowl? The Rams was rolling like a Mack truck downhill with the pedal stuck, and my man put a halt to that shit. So, when you got that type of defensive mastermind going in there with a structure, with a plan, and two quarterbacks, a young one and an old one, you can expect big things from Miami. That's why I say this is about hope trafficking. But back to the point I was making before I read the text. You got a lot of dudes who, oh man, they ain't giving me a shot. They disrespected me. They don't respect the brothers and things like that. One question for the brothers, whether you playing any sport on earth, especially basketball in the United States of America and football in the United States of America. There's to the country to the north has a league that's been in full effect for a bunch of years, for at least 50 years. It's called the CFL, Canadian Football League. And if you guys, I understand I understand that people repping America and they proud to be Americans and things of that nature. I get it, man. I get it. But do you want to be a professional athlete and earn money to take care of your family and generational wealth? Or do you want to be famous and on TV and say, I played in the NFL? The reason I say these two things is this. As the aforementioned Damian Allen, little brother of NFL Hall of Famer Marcus Allen, Doug Flutie, a Heisman Trophy winner, Warren Moon, former Rose Bowl champion, they were all forced to go to the CFL because the NFL has all these restrictions. He's too short. He's too black. He's too black too. And all this nonsense. In Canada, I don't know what the racial situation is. I've only been up there in small spurts, but for what I've seen when I was there, it ain't a whole lot to do about what you look like. It's about what you can do. And if you feel like you're being discriminated, let's just be honest, man. I'm not coming from a racial place. I'm coming from a 100 place. Brothers drive the NFL. You could talk about Tom Brady, excellent football player, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. I think Joe Montana the greatest. But hey, if you think otherwise, Grego in the building. I know Grego. You say Tom Brady, Grego show up like Beetlejuice. But excellent. You can't take nothing away from these quarterbacks and other people from other cultures. But the bros make up 75, 80% of the league. This means they driving a popularity. If you don't think you're getting a fair shake, take your ass to Canada. And if you don't think you're getting a fair shake in the NBA, do like my homeboy, friend of the show, Deion Thomas, take your ass to Europe. Or my cousin, OB, Ollie Bailey, take your ass to Dominican Republic. My cousin, my homeboy Dion, and others, they are making wonderful livings. They come back to America killing it with a boatload of money and a boatload of success. So the question is, do you want to be a professional athlete or do you want to play in the NBA or the NFL? With that being said, big ups to my man, Jungle Brother, a.k.a. Big Apple Bastard, a.k.a. Warren is no longer accepted on the End of the Bench podcast. My main man, Jungle Brother, thank you for listening anyway, bro. I'm glad you got your ears on. It'll look funny if you took them off. But that's the question I have, man. It's a lot of, we do a whole lot of him and her. Oh, man, they playing us to the left. That's some Chicago stuff. They're playing us to the left. But, they playing us to the left. They ain't showing us no love. They ain't doing us right. But you know what? You can play football in Canada. And guess what? Damian Allen, brother of Heisman Trophy winner, Super Bowl MVP, and Hall of Fame Marcus Allen. He was from San Jose State, one of the better quarterbacks coming out that year. He was too dark to play in the NFL. The brothers and sisters up in Canada said, well, come on up here. He went up there, won a couple of Grey Cups, won some league MVPs, and guess what happened? Well, we ready for you now. He told their ass, nah, I ain't ready for y'all no more. That's when you know you're good and you know you've been mistreated. Why sit around and hope somebody do something for you? Do it for your damn self. Because when you got the Vince Youngs of the world, when you got it's been a bunch of other brothers, Don McPherson back in the day at Syracuse, Tony Rice at Notre Dame, and a bunch of other brothers who didn't get a fair shake in the NFL, clearly because of what they look like. Why are you begging for a job that somebody else is offering you? Yeah, are you going to make $100 million? Hell no, you're not going to make $100 million. But if you can go up there and make $25, $30 million, I mean, hey, what do you want extra motherfucking sauce on your Big Mac or something? Because it ain't that much sauce to go on a Big Mac. Do what you got to do to obtain your dream. That's the problem. People want the fame of the NFL, or do you want to be a pro athlete? Damn the commercials, because 99% of y'all ain't getting no goddamn commercials. 99% of y'all ain't getting no damn sneaker deals. You're playing for a little bit of money. For example, I heard this out the homie Shannon Sharp mouth this week. He made $65,000 his rookie year in the National Football League. $65,000. That man could have took his college degree and been a goddamn parole officer for the same money. Now, it worked out for him in the long run, but how many Shannon Sharps it don't work out for? See, we have to stop being intoxicated by this goddamn TV and these sports centers and the Fox Sports Nets and the End of the Bench podcasts. Yeah, because we up there too. That's what I'm talking about. But the reason I'm saying that is this. It's easy to say I want to be famous and look at all the money I can make, but most of these guys ain't making that money. Now, of course, now when you a Shannon Sharp, you probably making $250,000, $300,000. But trust and believe, if you get on your academics, or you start doing something along the lines and using your creative juices, you could potentially make $350,000 without getting a 300-pound man jumping on your ass for 16 weeks a year, or lifting all them weights, taking all them painkillers, and doing all that stuff that's going to affect you long term. So that's what I'm saying. Like my man Ron, our resident CFL expert, just said in the chat, some of the top CFL players make $400,000. Last time I checked, you will have zero missed meal cramps if you make $400,000 a year. At the very worst, you're going to take home $275,000. Last time I checked, you get you a slick ride and you have a whole lot of honeys and you can ride through the hood and look like a star with $275,000. Because most people living close to or at the or below the poverty line in the hood, so they making $12, $15 an hour, and your ass is making quadruple that. So Don't get caught up in it. But not a bad payday to play a game. Exactly. Shout out to Ron for helping me on the executive producer side of the game. See, this is why I call it the hope trafficking, man. This is why I call it hope trafficking. You got people who are selling you a bullshit dream, and it's not, you not gonna get hit the way you want to get hit. Hit meaning get paid. So I ain't trying to hear that. My man Jungle Brother just chimed in. The NFL mirrors the The NFL mirrors life in America. You could be a brilliant engineer, graduate with honors from North Carolina A&T, or Morris Brown, bruh. Or Morris Brown. That's what I'm saying. Or Morris Brown, bruh. You know, I got to rep Morris Brown, man. But a cracker like Dave Gettleman get hired as a C student from Purdue before brother A&T. Exactly. And Jungle, what you just said, thank you for the contribution to the show, my man Jungle Brother, in full effect. But this is what I'm talking about. Why subject yourself to what you perceive as prejudice and discrimination when you could just go straight to the north? And like Ron say, are you going to make millions upon millions of dollars? No. But you will make the same living that it's a whole lot of dudes that you don't know their name. The backup left tackle for the Chicago Bears making $600,000, and you could be up in Canada making the same $6. But look, and if you don't think it's good money up there, this all you got to do. Hey, in the 70s, them brothers like Larry Zonka and a couple of them brothers went their ass up there and tried to blow up Canada. It was unsuccessful because you didn't have the type of outreach we have now. But now the CFL is being shown on ESPN and all these ridiculous channels that we pay for with cable, ESPN2, ESPN5, the NFL Network and all that. Go up there and get that bread, man. Stop allowing yourself to be a victim of what you perceive or what we perceive as racism. Do something about it. It's easy to sit back, oh man, they tripping. No, they ain't. They running their lick. In Chicago, we call it running your lick. And if your lick collides with my lick, I'm going to take my lick across the street. I ain't got to do this, man. And especially when you're a basketball player. You ain't getting no wrong with the NBA. If you don't believe me, the sister Donna Taurasi from the Seattle ladies WNBA team, they paid her what she made and the salary she was going to make over there to stay in Russia to play basketball. That's getting paper. She said to hell with the WNBA. What am I going to wrestle with y'all for $65, $72, $300,000 when they going to give me the $200,000, and then they going to give me the money over here that's probably $1.5 million over here, and I can get damn near $2 million to do what I'm going to do over here. So damn that, man. If you don't come to play, you get 0 stats, just older. Shout out to Ron. He doing a big ass job, a bit big enough, the CFL, and I'm trying to do the same thing, Ron. I'm with you, bro. The NBA showed Marbury as China treat him like LeBron. Exactly. So what? That's what exactly. China treats Stephon Marbury. They got a statue of it. They treat him better than they treat LeBron. They treat him like Jordan over there. And you know, is this discrimination everywhere in the world? Hell yeah. I'm not sitting on this show talking about, hey man, world peace can be created in Canada and China and abroad. No. But you might as well live your dream. As Lil Duval say, shout out to Lil Duval, man. As Lil Duval say, you might as well live your best life. And you ain't got time to be going back and forth these times. And that's what time it is, man. I enjoy watching the NFL, man. I used to enjoy watching the NFL. Let me let y'all in on a little secret. I'll let my man Mo Cheese, a.k.a. Grits, with the New Morning with Mo Cheese show, big ups. I don't watch the NFL for enjoyment anymore. The very moment that my show takes off the way I want it to, I will never watch another NFL game again. I watch the NFL so when I talk to you guys and I talk to people who want to talk sports, so I know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't watch the NFL for fun no more because they disrespected my community. When you allow ESPN, and I don't watch ESPN like I used to. I use it as a source now. But when they put the black face or black ball or white ball or whatever you want to call it, when they put the bad mouth like my man James Evans used to say, when they put the bad mouth on Colin Kaepernick in these major networks, let him get drugged down the